right, John, thank you very much. It is World Autism Awareness Day, and new research is helping parents better understand their child's unique needs. But what happens when that child grows up? Here with some great advice for parents is Lisa Goring. She is the Chief Program and Marketing Officer for the organization Autism Speaks. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you.
You know, it is so true when we, so often the news and everything focuses on the children with autism, and I've talked to so many parents who are concerned when the children grow up, and your group is helping in that transition.
Right. As you think about it, children with autism become adults with autism, and so their needs change, and we need to provide more supports for them so that they can succeed in adult life. And so one of the things that Autism Speaks has done is we've developed a toolkit called a transition toolkit. And that's really for families starting as young as even 12 to start to think about where their child may be in adult life and help them to prepare and get the skills they need. And that toolkit is free for anyone to download at autismspeaks.org.
Oh, I also, you have a great way to get people ready for employment.
So again, we know that that transition period is a key time to work on those pre-employment skills, to be out in the community, to have internships. And so we really encourage families to work with their school districts to make that happen during the transition time. But then in terms of employment, we have a website called the Spectrum Careers, where people with autism can post video resumes or traditional resumes, and employers can post their jobs, and hopefully we can make some matches.
Oh, no, I thought that was terrific because I went to the website, and you do. It's both for the employers and for the employees, and it's interesting that you have them send video resumes in.
Right. For some people with autism, they may not be able to verbalize as well during an interview, but they have some terrific skills that they're able to show through those videos. So it's been really important.
All right, you also touch on the issue of workplace accommodation.
So for some, they may need some accommodations, but those accommodations can make those employees very loyal, very productive, and in some cases they're not really so much about the job, but maybe some of the surroundings and the environment to make it a little bit more autism friendly.
One of the toughest things that I hear from parents is about the housing. You know, when that transition happens, how independent the child should be as they grow into adulthood.
Right. So there aren't enough housing options for people. And you think also, it's not as if there's one place that somebody's going to be for the rest of their lives. And so going back to transition, part of that process is to provide the supports and the skills that are needed to live as independently as possible when adulthood comes, so that you have more choices.
Other things that come up for so many, college and, you know, that discussion that you have with the young person.
Right. And again, even for post-secondary, if we're going to a 2- or 4-year college or a vocational or technical school, some of the soft skills that are needed in order to succeed, to really start as early as possible to develop those skills.
All right. Now, today, so many people are wearing blue for the Light It Up Blue campaign. Tell us about it.
So every year, Autism Speaks invites people across the nation and around the globe to light it up blue to increase understanding and acceptance. And today is April 2nd, World Autism Awareness Day.
That is true. What would you want people to know, dispelling a myth about autism that people tend to have?
So autism is a spectrum. And so we really need to think about solutions across the spectrum and throughout the lifespan. It's not just about children, it's about children, teens, and adults, and that they have some terrific skills, and they need to be a part of our community, and we need to provide the understanding and acceptance to make that happen.
And your website is such a great place to go for resources.
Thanks.
Lisa, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, to find out more about the Light It Up Blue campaign or World Autism Awareness Day, just head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.